Hey everyone, welcome to your Tuesday workout. It is not Monday, as I'm thinking in my head. I'm gonna go ahead and do some thigh stretches with some weights. You've seen some of these before, but we'll do the thigh stretch salute, then we'll do a chest expansion and a leaning back with the weights exercise. I don't know what you call it. So anyway, here we go. Get my mat over here so you don't see my head chopped off. Okay, so the thigh stretch, we're gonna just lean back with, this is incorporating the chest expansion. Okay, and now the salute, you're gonna take your dumbbells behind your head and you're just gonna push forward. This gets into your triceps. Now, if it bothers you to be on your knees, of course you could just modify it and sit on a chair or a stool or something. So now we're gonna lean back and do our open arms. You can also push it forward. Get more into the chest expansion. I'm gonna set the weights down for a second. So the chest expansion, you would just hold your position and you can pulse with some weights or without. You're imagining you have the stable spring-loaded bar. The bar is stable, the springs are not because they're moving. And you're just pulsing down. If you want to see with the weights, you're just pressing down. So you're activating the muscles in your arms, biceps and triceps and shoulders. And of course from the front, just like this. Then we're gonna just do some regular thigh stretches. So you're just gonna take one hand to the heel and alternate. And then you can hold one heel at a time. And switch. Or you can do both heels and toss your head back. If you need a modification, just hold your hips right here. And then bring it down to your mat. Now I've been on that carpet because my camera view couldn't get back that direction. So now the open chest, you can just lean forward, similar to the thigh stretch where you were going back, but now you're opening the arms and leaning forward. And then if you really want to make it interesting, then you can lift up from your thighs. You can have your weights at your side. then you're working quads and triceps here. And 50, and bring it back down. Now we're gonna go down to the floor and we're gonna do a swan dive exercise. So the arms are out wide and the arms and legs are gonna lift up at the same time. And if you need some kind of modification, you could take a small ball. This is a very good ab exercise. You're just rolling the ball a couple of inches and lifting up and getting a really good abdominal workout. You could do several of those. Now I'm gonna do a lunge exercise, a plank lunge. So you're gonna, in slow motion, you're gonna step back. So this is a mountain climber combined with a plank. And you're just putting your knees down to the floor. You're also working your abs. You can stretch, go down, sit on your knee like this, and push back. So you're doing a deep lunge down on the floor. You don't have to do this lifting motion. Actually, this could be an exercise, a plank style exercise. We're just making them up as we go along, which is always good. So now from your mat, we're gonna do an overhead press with some weights in a swan position. And you're gonna feel those. Now let's clap back. And then we're gonna swim on the floor. So opposite arm and leg stretch. Just keep going, keeping the head in good alignment. Try to pick up the pace if you can. And that was about 30 of those. And now we're gonna do some rollout, plank rollout. We're gonna twist and then go ahead and thread the needle a few times. And then we'll do a couple of rollouts. And take a knee if you need to. If that helps, that can be your modification. And then we're gonna do the plank rollout on this side with the twist, thread the needle. 19, 20. Do a couple of the rollouts. Four and 5. And if you need to take the knee to accomplish these, that's okay too. bring it down to the floor. We're gonna do the saw. So opposite arm to opposite leg, pull the foot towards you. I'm trying not to show you my foot. And lean into the knee, keeping both hips on the mat. So they wanna lift up. Come up, switch it out, and lean into that knee. Keep this back hip on the mat, and this hand is palm up. Come up, then go ahead and do a forward push through. And you can separate your feet just a little bit for forward push through. You can take a dumbbell or an imaginary bar, push it through, drop the shoulders, and just do a couple of those. Good. And now let's go ahead and do some abs, knock it out, and we'll be done. Let's see. Do hands through the knees. Try to come up higher. Keep it up. That was 100. Now stretch the legs a little bit, bring them up, and then go ahead and tap the shins. $99, $100. Now let's just do we're gonna come up to a little bit of a taller seated position here, and we're gonna shift side to side. $99, $100. We're done. Have a great rest of your Tuesday, and don't forget to try it if you haven't done it yet. Pilates is good for the body and soul.